falling in the right direction.
Yeah, you talk about being fast and looking good today, especially I think the running back group shined. What can you tell us about the transfers and the new faces in there? How do you feel like they've shown out today, and how you feel like they're starting to feel as though they're a part of this Sun Devil group?
I mean, Raleigh coming in. I mean, he's the only guy that came in this year, but obviously we have Jason coming in too. Those guys coming in is going to be a huge asset to us, a huge plus. And we're going to have 6 to 7 guys that can play in the backfield at all times. So it's going to be awesome to be able to have depth and be able to play whoever.
And the intensity overall has kind of, especially today, kind of flared up a little bit. What can you attribute that to? And you like that, seeing that from the group overall? You feel like that helps?
Yeah, I mean, you can never take it too far, but it's awesome to have high energy. It brings up the practice. It makes people play harder, makes people practice harder, gives people a purpose to, go harder against the other side.
Yeah, how do you feel about the consistency of the practices lately? It seems like there's been a ton of juice, as we just mentioned, but what does that do, stringing together solid practices day after day?
I think guys were sick of last year. Nobody wants to go 3-9 again. Everyone's pushing, everyone's working hard, and it's the leaders. I've noticed this year, the leaders from last year, some of them are the same this year, and those guys are working harder than they were last year. So it's kind of everyone's falling behind that, and I think the workload and the work consistency is harder.
What type of leadership role have you taken on compared to last year? Are there different things that you've kind of started to implement in your leadership style within the team, or are you pretty much just rocking out with the same thing?
I just keep playing. Play physical, fast, play as smart as I can. Try not to do too much. I get in my own head sometimes, but I'm working on that. And obviously, I bring it every day, and I hope everyone else does too.
You talked about the mental aspect there for a second. What has that been like over the past couple years, I guess, just maybe specifically since you got to ASU? What's that doing?
It's been a lot better. I used to be a hothead. I've definitely calmed down a lot, knowing I got the next level ahead of me and this and that. You can't do as much. You can't really say anything, or you'll get cut. So I've been working on that a lot. Coach Iguano's been helping me with that, so I'm excited to see how it goes throughout the season.